Hey guys, what's going on? Hello. I'm super excited to be here with you today. So let me just make sure that this popped up because a lot of times, there we go. Okay, perfect. So hey guys, what's going on? I'm super excited to be here. My name is Becky Lafave, and I have a question for you. I'm going to be asking some real questions today that might be a little tougher. Does victim mentality mess with your life and your business? Well, this is the real talk, right? We've got to get real on some of the things that are happening. So let me share this. I know I just saw Robert on, so hopefully he is sharing this. We will see if he is. I'm going to share it here. And hello, hi Jen, nice to see you here. So if you're jumping on, guys, say hi, tell me where you're coming in from. I'm starting to lose my voice. I'm going to kind of watch this on my phone too, because sometimes when you're doing Be Live, hey Lucy, sometimes when you're doing Be Live, everybody don't show up, and that way if I'm kind of looking down, I'm looking at my phone because I don't want to miss any of you peeps, and I want to say, hey, thank you for joining me on a Saturday. I know there's plenty of places that you could be, but today I feel like this needs to be said. I know it did in my life at one point, and I'm at a place that I just want to be able to serve my community, serve what I've been really digging deep in for myself for the last couple of years, 7 years probably to be exact, you guys. And really pushing hard in a different area in my life that me and my husband are now starting to do. So I really wanted to share this because I feel like a lot of us, I can't be the only one on this planet, which I know I'm not, because a lot of women that I talk to are going through the same thing. And I thought, I have some goodness that I want to share with you. And some of it you might be like, whoa, Becky, slow your roll. That was a little harsh. Well, sometimes we need to hear the harsh things to get over ourselves, right? Hey, I'm one of them. So I speak from my heart. I speak from a place that I've been at. So I hope that you hear this in a way that you need to. Okay. So, hey, Donna, nice to see you here. Thank you for joining, you guys. I'm super excited. So who is ready to get this party started? Okay. So listen, I'm going to be reading because I took down so many notes, because if I don't, I know I won't be able to serve you the way I want to, and I won't be able to say it and express it the way I really want to. I will go squirrel, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to keep it real, right? So have you ever had someone on your team, okay? Raise your hand if this has been you or somebody you know on your team. Play along with me, okay? Have you ever had somebody on your team that having a pity party for like 24 to 7 days to months, maybe even years, and they're always playing the victim role? Or maybe it's you, okay? Maybe it's you. Time for the real talk, right? Maybe you just haven't looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I think she's speaking to me, right? Because I remember when I heard this, I was like, girl, please, that ain't me. Until I got real. I had to get real with myself and dig deep, because I could tell you, this ain't easy, okay? This ain't easy. And when you want to become more, you have to dig deep. And you got to take responsibility for yourself if you really want to get out of being the victim, right? Nobody wants to be a victim. I know I don't. And so sometimes you do have to ask yourself the real questions. Sometimes you do have to dig deep, right? You guys with me? Jump in, give me some love. Let me know that you're here. Okay, so I literally was this person a couple of years ago. So I'm going to be coming and sharing to you from a place, like I said, that I was in. And I feel like when you learn it, you should educate it, teach it to others, what you've learned to help overcome in your own life, right? I had a really bad mentality for a long time, you guys. I'm not gonna keep it real, right? And if we've never met, let me introduce myself. I'm being like so rude because I'm just thinking that maybe you already know me and maybe that's not true, right? So my name is Becky Lafave. It is so nice to meet you. I help entrepreneurs, network marketers build their brand here online and teach success faster, teach you to be success faster, whether it be in your life, in your business, whatever your journey is. I've been an entrepreneur for 27 years. I have a passion project that I love teaching others about health and becoming the true version of you, that you have that magic inside of you waiting to burst out and be more of. So that's what I love to do. And so I feel like I give a lot of tools, I give you a lot of tools on how to lose weight, how to build a business here on social media. But at the end of the day, this is so true. At the end of the day, if your mindset is not in the right place, you're going to be struggling for the rest of your life. It's true. You're going to be struggling for the rest of your life to get what you want out of life, whether it is to have the right mindset to finally lose the weight, feel healthy. And sometimes I talk about this all the time with my girl gang. Listen, it isn't always about losing the weight. Yes, it is about weight loss, but it is about the mindset wrapped around it, why it's happening, right? So let's work past those things. If it is about building that team, building that relationship, whatever it is inside your business, if your mindset ain't straight, chances are you're not going to get where you want to go. And believe me, I have been stuck in both places in my life. And so you got to stop. You got to stop the drama of it, because that's what it is, right? We're going to put it on hold for a hot second so you can deeply listen to what I'm going to share with you today. And it's going to be a little bit lengthy, so hang in there with me, because I really believe if you get this, you really get this, this can help you start somewhere, right? This isn't the end all, but start somewhere in your journey, right? Somewhere in your journey. So you got to stop blaming. If you're ready to yank that Band-Aid off, right? Stop blaming other people for your own problems, why your business, why your life isn't where it should be, right? I went through this, right? I went through this. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy. But if you're ready, right? Drop in, I'm ready, that you want the 5 powerful tips that is going to help you break through this mentality, victim role that we're all on. A lot of us play it. And you might have a little bit of it. You might have a lot of it. I don't know where you stand right now, but let me know. Drop in. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to get past this. Give you your 5 powerful tips. Well, hello, guys. Oh, I can see you all joining. I'm super excited. Thank you. Okay, so are we ready? Am I getting some yeses down here? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me see who's dropping in. Lucy's ready. Awesome. Robert's like, give it to me, babe. Yes, we are ready. Okay, awesome. Well, here we roll, you guys, because mine in the beginning is a lot of things, but one of my biggest things for me is mine was around money. Mine was really around money for so many reasons, right? And yours might be around relationships. This might not be around money for you, but I want you to think about your relationships, maybe when you were growing up, ones that you had or didn't have, right? And this is not to blame anybody that's in your life, your past, what's going on in your life right now. I don't want you to go there, okay? I want you to be open and listening. And I want you to think like really hard. Maybe it was around your health. Maybe you're really having difficult around your health. You want a thriving, healthier lifestyle. You want a healthier, thriving relationship. You want a healthier, thriving relationship around money. You want a healthier, thriving relationship to build the team that you're working hard for, right? Maybe that is where you're at. If any of those resonate with you, drop a 1 below. Give me a 1 below if any of that resonates with you, because number one, we're going to get right to this. Number one, first, You have to realize the benefits of being a victim. Yep, I said it. There's benefits. There's benefits of being a victim. Have you ever thought about that for a second? First time I heard that, I was like, woo, that was a little sting, right? Well, first you have to know that. And I played the victim role in a lot of these things. So this might be you that you need to get past. You're always right. You're always right. You don't have to take risks because you're a victim. In your own mind, you're a victim. I don't need to take a risk because you're an attention seeker. You're an attention seeker. Do you stay a victim because it feels safer? It's hard to do the real work, right? It's hard to do the real work. God forbid, because you're not perfect and somebody would see that you're not perfect. What would that do? What would that do? It's easier to stay the victim, right? Number 2, not being a victim. Okay? When you know you're not a victim, this is what it looks like. Seeking guidance. See how already your life is already opened up when you're seeking guidance. Asking for a lot of questions. I remember I was so bad at this. I didn't want people to think I wasn't smart enough, good enough, because I would ask a question. Really, that was being a victim. And we're not playing victim role anymore. Ask a lot of questions. You take risk at times to learn, right? You take the risk because you're wanting to learn. You're excited about life and you're wanting more of it. You seek to help and cheer others on, right? You go after what it is to get out of what you don't want anymore, right? And you don't fault anybody else, okay? Don't work out, and it's really okay if it doesn't work out as planned. Nobody else's fault. It's called learning, growing. So sometimes it doesn't work out as planned. How can I get better at it, right? I don't look to go, it was your fault. It's his fault. Nobody's fault. It should be about I'm learning and growing. And every day, oh, it's amazing. It's getting better because I'm putting forth all these amazing things. Number 3, take time for responsibility for your life. Oh, this was a tough one. It's your life, no one else's. Stop empowering the nonsense that's in your head. You empower that every single day because you want to be right, because you want to stay a victim. Girl, was I there. The needing to always be right, the only way to stay a victim is living in it. Wow, that was a stinger when I heard that. Number 4, gratitude, and always working on this. Always working on this because there's always a silver lining to everything, okay? So waking up and saying out loud, I want you to speak it because there's something that happens in your brain. When you speak it, then just you reading it or thinking it, when you think it and speak it, or even ink it, say it, speak it, and ink it. Have you heard that before? It becomes what you want it to be the more you do it. So I want you to say it out loud, ink it, and say it every single day, the words that you are grateful for, giving gratitude to. And I know this might sound a little foo-foo, but I'm telling you guys, it works. There's billions of people around the world, maybe not billions, but it should be, that do this. And it works and it's happening. And I've tested this the last 7 years of my life because I was ready not to be the victim anymore in my own circumstances that I did to myself. I placed upon myself. It's nobody else but me, right? And so if you are not grateful for what you have now, you cannot get more of. Does that make sense? If you're not grateful for every little thing in your life, even if it really sucks, you might be living in Suckville trying to get to Happy Town, and you're not grateful for the suck. Well, you could still be grateful for the suck, because guess what? I'm learning how to get to Happy Town. That's where gratitude comes in. That's when you ask for more and you get abundance. But if you're constantly living in Suckville and you can't get out of that because your mindset's not straight, you can't ask for more. You're going to get more of Suckville, because that's what you're saying. That's what you're projecting out into the universe. So if you don't want more of the suck and you want to get to the happy place, you got to project that, right? Own it, but don't live in it, and get to learning how to get to your happy place. And whatever that is, like I said, yours might be different. Does somebody else's life look worse than yours? Yes, it does. Somebody else always can say, my life looks worse than yours. But here's the thing. Don't compare yourself to anyone. No one, right? You have been given a gift. You have been given the gift of life every single day. Do not take advantage of it. Do not take advantage of it. Because a lot of us are taking advantage that we woke up today. God knows I have for the longest time. Do not take advantage that you woke up today, because it is a true gift that is given to you every single day. Don't take it for granted. Thank the Lord, whoever your higher power is that you entrust in, your soul, whatever it is. Thank that, because you cannot compare your 1 to somebody else's 20. You cannot compare yourself to where I am today, where you stand, as I cannot compare mine to yours, right? So I want you to break free of comparing yourself to somebody else and start living in, how can I forgive? This is number 5, you guys. Forgiveness. This is tough. This was very tough for me, because I looked at it in so many other ways than the one way I'm going to teach you right now. Forgive yourself first. That was tough. A lot of times it still is tough. I work through it all the time. How many of you have a hard time forgiving yourself? Drop a 2 below if that's you. Forgiving yourself. Drop a 2 below if you have a tough time forgiving yourself first. So forgiving and releasing others, okay? Now don't get it twisted. Don't get my words twisted, because we've all been through something in our life. We've all had shit, right? Just the crap of the crap. I don't know what your crap is. You may never know what my crap is, but we've all can agree we've been there, right? We can agree we've all been in some sort of way. I'm not saying you got to become crazy and be BFFs with the person that you need to forgive and release. This was tough for me. It's in my life. It's in my family. And there's things that people will never understand. But if you don't forgive whatever's been done to you, whatever has happened in your life, you give energy back into that you don't want. So I want you right now to think really hard, who do I need to forgive, and bless them and release them. Doesn't mean they need to be back in your life, you guys. But you need to forgive first and bless it goodbye, because they're keeping you in jail. They're keeping you trapped. They're keeping you from becoming the divine person that you are desired and made to be, why you're here on this planet. And so you cannot bless and release. You're going to be on that struggle bus for a lot longer. And if you really want change today, you've got to release it, okay? Release it for yourself. People believe that if I forget, if I release it, then, then they're going to not live in that pain. Wrong. That's victim mode, victim reality. And you've got to get out of victim, right? That's victim. And believe me, I was there. I was not ready to forgive. I was not ready to do all those things. And you have to, for yourself and only yourself, right? And the people that are going to come into your life that you deserve to have. Like I said, If you can't forgive, you're holding on to the emotional baggage. You can't find health. You can't find that beautiful relationship that's seeking around the corner that you desire. You can't build the amazing business, the team, the girl gang that you want in your life if you don't bless and release. You dig my hockey cup? Detroit Red Wings. Okay, get back on track, Becky. All right, so here's the good news. Did I skip something? Hold, please. Are you guys liking this so far? Is this like way too much? Is this too much, or is this good? Is this good? Are you finding value? Drop value below if you like what I'm sharing. Are you digging it? Be able to forgive. Lucy says, I love this. I'm reading this from my phone. Be able to forgive, but don't have to forget. If you forget, you will, but yourself in the same place. Amen. That's the truth. Okay, so I think we're on to the next. Yes, so here's the fresh start, okay? The fresh start. We got through those 5, right? We got through those 5. Here is the fresh start to rewrite your story for yourself and for your heart. You're getting value. Awesome. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate you. So it's time to write a new story, right? Because that's what it is. Release your old story that kept you a victim and write the new story so you can be the victor. You want to get to that victor state that moves you forward in life, keeps you happy. People always say, Becky, you're always so uplifting and you're happy. You know what? It's taken a long time to bless and release people. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice, right? You have to practice being grateful. Get up every morning and be grateful for the things. So you're going to rewrite your story for your own heart and for that one reason only, right? If, now is the time to stop the struggle, right? Who wants to stop the struggle? Say yes. Drop this experience of what you've lived before. There's no reason for it. Drop the weight that you're carrying around that is not yours anymore. I did a video the other day about carrying a backpack full of crap that no longer serves you. And I want you to see that in your head, like all the crap that you deal with every day and you throw it in this backpack, all the stinking stories that you have that you're not good enough, you're not deserving, you're not all the things. And you're carrying this around. No wonder you ain't happy, right? It's a struggle. Who wants to get off the struggle bus? I know I did. And I've been working hard at it, and I'm helping my girl gang get there as well. So if you really want to drop that, you've got to rewrite your story so your heart is brighter, and you need to get behind it so much. You've got to embody it so much to make the magic happen in your life. And that's where the magic's going to happen. Setting a goal, okay? So here's the thing. I want you to set a goal. I want you to see, if it's, maybe you want more money in your life. Maybe you want the relationships, the better health, the team. What is it, right? Write it down. Because when you think it out, you think it, you say it, you ink it, write it down. You're putting into the universe something that is like so powerful, you can't even imagine till you start doing the work, okay? So if you practice gratitude, right? Actively working. Here's the thing. You can't be like, one day I'm like, yay. And the next day I'm like, ooh, like, hey. It's practices every day. Catch yourself when you're like in the crap, or you got a girl gang and you're like, girl, I need you. Like, we all need each other in this world. We all need a community to belong to get you through it sometimes. Girl, I did. And I'm still doing it. I believe in my girl gang. I've always wanted to have a girl gang, and I'm building the girl gang that all of us girls can be a part of. So I want you to practice this every day. And believe it or not, I really want you to take action on this. And I want you to see what can happen in the next 90 days. literally in the next 90 days. Me and Robert started a little project between the two of us, and we're already so jazzed because just in the last couple of days of us starting, we've already seen stuff. We're like, can't wait to run home and like be sharing, because it's like, it's so crazy exciting because it works, right? It works. So your emotions, okay, I want you to really understand this. Your emotions go together with your thoughts. It will and do is act accordingly. Okay, I want you to hear that again. Your emotions go together with thoughts. The thoughts that you carry every day, you live in that emotion, right? So if you are thinking crappy thoughts, guess what? You're probably feeling like crap. If you're constantly cheering for other people, excited for the life that you are living, not because you're busy giving to so many other people and not giving to yourself first, right? Giving to yourself first so you can give more to others. You can bless more people, but you got to give to yourself first. So you got to make sure that you're setting it up correctly and feeling your emotions first to be able to do it. So I hope that this message that you're receiving today is true value, that you know by utilizing some of these messages that I gave you are going to be like, Becky, I truly needed this, and it's going to be a game changer. And here's one last note that I want to give, because I think this is so powerful as I am going through this myself. Because if you watched my YouTube video from the other day, I put up a picture of me speaking on stage, and you probably saw it from this invite. The moment a couple years ago in my life that I felt rock bottom, like rock bottom. And I'm not saying it that I was a victim of, it was a truth that I believed that I no longer choose to believe, okay? And I had to do the work, just like you're going to have to do the work for some things. And money is not about money, okay? I want you to hear this one last note, and I want you to embody it if this is what you're going through. Because I know a lot of us go to work every day and don't believe that you're deserving of more. I want you to embody this right here. Money is not about money. It is about an opportunity of freedom and living more fully, okay? It is my intention to shift the power dynamics of the world by increasing the number of financial, empowered women on this planet. I am here to get money into the hands of good-hearted people. When women like us drop the guilt around desires to have and receive money, history changes, and so does the world. I'm going to say this again because I know you need to hear it. When women like us, and yes, I'm speaking directly to you, the guilt around the desires to have and receive more money, history changes, and so does the world. If you want information on my girl gang, drop girl gang below. All right, you guys. I hope that this was so serving to you and you got lots of value. And it drives you in a place that you're like, I needed this today. I really, truly wanted to share what has been on my heart, what I felt like more women out there need to hear. So I hope that's helpful. And I, as always, want to thank you for joining me and appreciate you all being here and showing me always the love. All right, you guys, as always, until next time, thank you. Stay blessed.